Cloud Strife.
Cloud Strife. What do you think of the ban?
For it. I think he's too over centralizing of the character.
Yeah.
And I mean, like with the announcement of, whatever Smash is coming out in at the end of the year. It comes a little late given that. Yeah, right.
This is one screen. I just realized that. I thought it was like cut down the middle. It's like really symmetrical right there.
But yeah, like I'm totally for a ban around here, just because just the idea of, even if we don't have a lot of prevalent clouds, the idea is like you just need to get a cloud on your team if it's what you're doing now isn't really working.
Yeah.
And that's not how this game should go, man.
Well, now everyone
Meta and I had that same kind of problem where if you couldn't beat him, you just ended up joining him.
Everyone can use a bad finishing touch now.
Yeah. In any case, we have Shinjoebi and Stevenshark against DaneReich and Loaf, the 1 and 4 seeds in this tournament, respectively. We got Greninja and Bayonetta versus Cloud and Pit. What do you think the big key is going to be here?
I think the big key is going to be keeping Cloud alive. I think they're going to take care of. I think their game plan going in should be to get rid of Cloud, get him off stage, get him out of the way so they can beat up on Pit.
And one thing about DaneReich's Cloud is it's not as practiced as his two-leg home run.
Jeez, that big down smash. All right, cool.
And I get Loaf going for the orbiters there, but Cloud just needs to get the ledge there.
Up smash can take that, and they have not taken much damage at all. Stevenshark is still very healthy.
Dane loses stock right away, and that's the thing is knowing how to recover with Cloud and doubles is paramount for him to be successful, because you're just gonna last longer unless you have the greatest stock tank alive, and I'm not gonna doubt Loaf in that department, but
I wouldn't doubt Loaf in any department. That guy's good.
And he's getting better, and it's really great to see. But
that's really far off stage.
Stevenshark is just having his way with DaneReich.
Stevenshark, that was rude. I like it.
Not making too many appearances, but when he does, he makes his name heard.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if Green Team can take a stock here to get themselves into a better position for later to carry that momentum forward.
There's never a tournament Stevens at where you're not where you think like, oh, Stevenshark's here, because you've seen him on stream like half the time.
Yeah. Mark, oh geez, Stevenshark's here.
And blue team very far ahead so far this game. This is.
Yeah, but since those second stocks for both of the green team members, it feels a little bit closer. Is that enough? Not quite. I think even 5% more damage there, but you have to go for it if you're this far behind.
That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
I mean, losing limit at that point.
But I mean, you still have to go for it, because sometimes you have to take a chance when you're behind like that. I really like how Loaf is managing the team combos here, kind of knowing his role and where his opponents are going to go. But DaneReich loses his 4th stock here. It's all up to Loaf.
At 91%, having to take 4 stocks, this would be the comeback of a lifetime. That'll be it.
It's pretty nifty looking upper dash arm there, but it's not going to matter as Shinjoebi and Stevenshark take the first game pretty convincingly.
Brave side B right there from Loaf, but not going to work out for him. Heaven's in the clouds.
You got to learn young that not everything is going to work out for you.
Yeah.
Hard lesson of life, but
life lessons from Spinner. Hashtag Spinner life lessons. Start it. It's going to be trending.
I doubt it. My 225 followers and the many viewers at home. Thank you.
Thank you.
But we do see a switch away from Cloud from DaneReich, which...
Yeah, I think that's a strong plan. I mean, having the tether recovery, too, is going to help out a ton. I think that is such an understated thing in doubles.
And, DaneReich's established himself as, a really good doubles player, and he did it on the back of Toon. So, it's good to see him bring him out and to kind of probably know that this is where he needs to go going forward.
Yeah. I mean, it's already working out better for him. Good.
He hasn't died yet.
Yeah. Last game, Shinjoebi had 60%, Stevenshark had about 30%, and they were both down to stock. Down to stock.
That down air from Shinjoebi is just so brave, and that's, that just exudes a certain type of confidence. Like, we know we're gonna win.
Ooh, that up air is gonna take that for a stock. Not able to convert much, but able to kind of just leave him there to take care of the Toon Link there. That was really smart of Stevenshark.
Yeah, make the most of the opportunity.
Oh, didn't catch the hitbox he was looking for there. I imagine that would have killed if it would have waited for a second.
Yeah, and I can imagine the green team is probably going to try to keep, Loaf away from Stevenshark, as, Pit's recovery is just very susceptible to being edge guarded. And then, Bayonetta's lingering hitboxes that she has, especially with Nair, that does not look fun to deal with. Like, right there, Loaf has to be so careful.
Oh, and just flies off the screen.
And it's like, what else is he going to do there? He can't go much lower. And, Stevenshark, picks out the apex of that up B, and
yeah,
it looked pretty untechable to me from there.
Ooh, that Nair to up smash. Beautiful. Oh, and just kind of charges the up smash right there and catches Loaf running in.
Stevenshark not even at 75% yet.
Oh, on his first stock, yeah, you're right.
Okay. Loaf getting some damage in, but
yeah. Over on the right side of the screen, DaneReich kind of just charging a smash and Shinjoebi calmly punishing him for it. I feel like we've seen that a few times in this match.
Bayonetta's forward throwing doubles, some of these throws have all these hitboxes in front of them or behind them, and it's all right. You can't really punish it from the front.
One thing I'd like to see, I hope to see from, I like seeing doubles Bayonetta sometimes, is if they can witch time their own teammates' moves and then kind of keep the hitboxes out there longer. I don't think that's what they're trying to do, but it almost looked like
either that or doing it on one of your opponent's moves, or one of your teammates' moves when your opponent's around and they get trapped in that bubble.
Oh yeah,
and they get the witch time effect still.
All right, so green team down by quite a bit. I mean, if they take this, if they take that Greninja stock, they still are in it, but they still have a lot of ground to make up.
The attempted down air on the right side from DaneReich to maybe catch that witch twist, although at 16% it's probably not going to kill them. We'll sends a statement.
None of these characters are very slow.
No.
There's a lot of things happening on the screen right now.
Toon Link probably the least mobile out of the four that we see on the screen right now. He's okay picking his projectiles and picking his spots, but almost losing it to that down there from Stevenshark.
Yeah, and Dane's going to have to hold on to this stock if they want to stay in this.
And Shinjoebi's he's a constant killer, he knows his role, he knows what works, and he can, fit seamlessly into other roles, and he's playing the aggressor for the blue team, and it's really working well with Stevenshark kind of covering and whenever there's a potential opening for the opponents.
Ooh, but they take that. Okay, so if they took their ninja, never mind. Loaf's still in this, 42%. If he gets this for ninja stock, it's him versus a healthy Bayonetta, and I mean, I feel like, I don't know if Loaf and Stevenshark have played. I'm sure they've played before. I don't know how it went.
Stevenshark, on that, the cusp of being PR'd in this state.
I feel like all it would really take is him showing up to some more things.
Yeah.
He's got the talent for it. He's obviously very, very good at this game. Oh, ooh, the little drag downs. Stevenshark just going to calmly wait by the side. I like it. Yeah, you got this.
It's that confidence I mentioned earlier. It almost surprises me that Shinjoebi is just taking such a lead on this, even though he's at over 100%.
Yeah. Ooh, not quite finding the mark right there, but when you're in a 2v1 and you get a grab, it's not always it's rarely a good situation.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, doesn't get the sweet spot there. Yeah. Still hanging on.
That's twice this game that's happened.
Ooh, catches the neutral, get up with that down there.
Yeah, that was intense.
I like Loaf's use of the orbiters on the way down.
Yeah. He's really covering his...
as a way to kind of protect himself and get Stevenshark to use his resources, but...
Yep.
Covering got to be more clever than that on the ledge when you get there.
Yeah. Duck hunts? Who will Shinjoebi go? Cloud?
Oh, double Cloud. Got a nice send-off to the blonde man with a sword.
Are they going to show us why the rules are being changed? Or, plot twist, will DaneReich and Loaf
do the same
why we
thing?
Don't need to. I heard a King DDD.
Ganondorf.
I like Stevenshark's Ganondorf.
I prefer not to talk about Stevenshark's Ganondorf. Let me just say that.
Dandogzagua.
We'll see what the blue team kind of
That's
chooses
exciting.
to do. If green decides to counterpick or just stand pat with what they have.
Looks like he's going to choose best character in this game, Pac-Man.
Duck Hunt? Duck Hunt Ganondorf is an interesting team.
Duck Hunt Ganondorf?
Ooh, Dark Pit. I love when Loaf busts out Dark Pit. I'm glad that he's like, you know, he hasn't really started doing that until recently. And,
Yeah.
you know, the differences are pretty low in number, but I think, you know, the Electroshock Arm's a big one.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's the biggest one because, I mean, I think it's arrows and forward tilt. Dark Pit's forward tilt is terrible compared to Pit's. It doesn't really send them anywhere, and it's not like you can get anything out of it. Yeah.
So I think this blue team might work out very well until we get this kind of situation where Shinjoebi is kind of in the middle of things with Duck Hunt, where Duck Hunt can't get as much started. And Stevenshark, once he starts getting bounced around as Ganondorf, that's a real problem with that character.
Well, the thing with Duck Hunt doubles, too, is, you know, he can just get in with so much.
Yeah.
And he has all these, like, interesting tools that you can use. It's just your partner needs to be aware of what Duck Hunt's trying to do and what you can get off of what he's trying to do.
I think you, more than anyone else in the state, knows what teaming with the Duck Hunt is like.
Because there's going to be a point where Duck Hunt's going to have his guaranteed stuff at lower percentages, and you kind of just need to let him go for it.
Yep. And you got to be there at right at the end of it. But it's weird trying to follow up somebody's string of like 4 or 5 hits. It's really tough to position that around another character.
Multiple up airs, but green team with their first lead of the set, taking a stock off of Stevenshark790 Ganondorf.
They shield together and jump together. That was
a team that shields together, jumps together.
I like it.
Is that how it goes?
Now it is. Ooh, down smash gonna take that. All right, so we got green team up. DaneReich still holding on to that first stock. Only 30 seconds into this game. This has been a...
It's a minute and a half into this game. 90 seconds into this game.
8 minutes, not 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I can count.
Numbers are pretty complicated.
Numbers are hard, but not as hard as fighting against 2 clouds.
No, I would agree with you on that one. Okay.
Ooh, that was really good. Forward air to that neutral air.
Even, you know, these characters aren't, you know, particularly like revered for being very good.
Yes, that was such a good option. It covered everything.
I love the arrow that exploded the can there. Let's go Let's go jumping on forward smash. This is a nice ledge from back here from Loaf there on Stevenshark. But can you imagine just getting approached by a Ganondorf with a Duck Hunt to cover everything behind him? Like how terrifying that is.
The scary demon lord and his pet duck, like just kind of out for a walk with his dog.
Well, like what does a person, you know, a being like Ganondorf name his dog?
Oh, jeez. Things are happening. Blue team is down, green team is up, and that's gonna not steal the stock. Wow, okay. Duck Hunt's heavy. Knocks Ganondorf really far off stage. Ooh. People are going for stuff. I like it.
Loaf living and dying by his... Oh! That's the spike on the down air.
Yep. That's going to take Shinjoebi's stock. And if they take this Ganondorf stock, I'm guessing we're going to see a character change.
Yeah.
Forward throw to wizard kick. All right, so we got a lone dog versus a little kid with a sword and an angel.
Somebody's got to call PETA on this one. Or the ASPCA.
Somebody called PETA.
Okay. Just holding their ground. It's all they really need to do when they have 3 stocks to work with. Can't imagine like any of Toon Link's grabs really combo into Electroshock Arm either.
Nice. Charge a forward smash.
And it could be a good ledge option for Loaf.
Oh. Nice arrow.
Okay.
Duck Hunt's a bit heavier than that. Doesn't quite have the rage. Or Dark Pit doesn't really have the rage.
But even from there, that would do it. But
yeah.
Just a nice clean back throw to up air.
Yeah, tries to get back on stage with a down air from Duck Hunt, but it's not going to work out. They're going to get that.
Getting a green team on the board here.
Yep. I'm guessing we'll see a character change.
I would imagine. I wouldn't say it went particularly well, but you know, they don't seem too shaken up about it.
No tears yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No broken controllers.
Not yet. I mean, look at Stevenshark's controller. That's a mighty fine controller to want to maybe break.
What if somebody brought an extra controller? So when
In
they
case
got
they
mad, and they like calmly put down their nice controller and they just take their bad one. They're like, oh, just start smashing it.
Touchdown, let's go.
I want to do that. That's my
and
dream.
then you just casually just act like, okay, good.
Right.
I broke something.
You just like rage and then you just smile at him like, hey, good game, man.
Good game,
yeah.
man,
All
yeah.
right, yeah, it's a pleasure.
And then that's where you go in afterwards and be like, this game sucks. I hate this game.
Immediately get on Twitter.
Can't wait for the Switch version. Bust out my Twitter app. Anyway, we'll run back to FD, same as the last game, but
Yeah, and we're seeing Bayonetta Greninja again. They tried it out. They're up 2 games. Sure, why not?
why not? Although, can I say something to you? When one team like messes around, whether it's singles or doubles, they switch characters to like a joke character or two, and then they end up losing the set. I kind of revel in something like that.
Oh, I love it.
That's so good.
Not that I want to see these guys lose. I don't want to see anyone.
Yeah,
I love everyone. They're all great.
But yeah.
But it's there's something very satisfying about it. I thought that was going to spike
So
too.
did
That
I.
was scary.
Or even the armor on the electroshock arm going through that, but it's already a closer game than either of the first two, which is, I think, a great sign for Green Team. It's just going to come down to getting the first kill and trying to dictate the momentum from there.
Ooh, that up air just staying out for so long. All right, and that's first stock.
Because although, like, Shinjoebi takes the lead in the, in this formation, I think Stevenshark's the one to really watch because he can turn, nothing into something real fast.
Yeah. I almost feel like it's like Shinjoebi's in charge from like 0 to like 30%.
Yeah.
It's like 30 to 90 is all Stevenshark, and then above that it's back to Shinjoebi.
Ooh, that
All
was...
right, yeah.
It almost came from that, macro that Loaf did over there, and it's just a chain of events like the DaneReich losing his first stock, but almost killing Greninja there at less than 60% with that electroshock arm.
I really like what Stevenshark did there. He's kind of like doing those slow forward airs, and it gave Greninja just enough time to get back on stage. Really smart doubles play coming from Stevenshark.
Both the lone player still in his first stock here. Not looking too bad for Green Team here.
No.
It's just going to be, avoiding those big, burst kills there.
Yeah, so I think the big difference we've seen is in the first game they just got Cloud off stage so easily, and then that big SD didn't.
He lost 3 stocks in about a minute.
Right.
That's the thing, is just you need to know how to recover in doubles, or otherwise Cloud's just not going to be effective.
Right.
And it's not like his recovery is bad. It's bad by comparison, but I wouldn't say it's workable. But in any case,
it takes some time to get ready to edge guard Cloud. That's what I would say. You can't just like jump down and do it. But if you have a few seconds to kind of gather your thoughts.
In that time, though, DaneReich lost his second stock, and that advantage that Green Team had at one point is now gone.
Yeah, and they're throwing him off the right side of the stage.
And it just all comes from Green Team just not really being able to assert the type of stage presence that a Blue Team has.
Ooh.
Okay.
Almost clears the Blue Teams of their stock, but Stevenshark just barely going to survive that.
And this is a really odd situation here too. It's on DaneReich to really keep this stock.
Yeah, he needs to keep it.
If they want any kind of a chance.
Ooh,
I'm surprised we didn't see just a raw F smash there from Dane.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be honest.
Just because the second hit might have actually gotten him from there.
And Dane's kind of going for bomb fairs, but Ninja's only at 48%. I'd like to see him try that Stevenshark. Ooh, nice little redrop bomb right there.
Yeah, it didn't work out, but the idea is there. Loaf at least still has one stock remaining. Okay.
Not going to take it, and there's that bomb fair he's looking for before. Going to have a much better effect this time. Ooh, the bomb just kind of interrupts it. I like that.
God, Loaf has been just messed up by the jump on,
and this is
hits
a game
up
now.
smash.
Yeah. 3 teams ahead again. I mean, that could change very quickly.
Yeah.
But
It's his teammate, but
and if he
that's
gets him,
fine.
yeah,
That's fine.
Okay, yeah.
That's fine.
Because now we got the 2v1.
They have the 2v1. We'll see if they can do anything with it. You have to think Loaf needs to take the lead on this because, back there near that, part of the stage for Toon Link is
I feel like any miss right here is going to be a big miss. And they gotta like be patient, and anything they throw out has to connect. Especially against a player like Stevenshark. I mean, with character like Bayonetta, it's a
I like that
combo. Yeah,
I like that frame trap there with the bomb. And he's gonna get either hit by the bomb through the air dodge, or the up air is just gonna hit right through it. And lasting longer than 2 frames longer than most air dodges is Toon Link's up there. Good trade.
That was smart. Stevenshark was doing the smart thing. He was not just going for Toon Link, trying to end the stock, which all people expect you to do. He was really chipping away at Loaf, trying to get some percent on there, so that if he did take that Toon Link stock, he would be able to get back and finish the game, but wasn't able to close it out. Lost that forward smash.
Well, that's
we got to hold on for a second from Dane. I like it. Hold on.
Hold the phone.
Hold the phone. Shut the front door. We need to talk.
I miss
coaching.
When does that ever a good thing to hear? By the way, we need to talk. Like I know you just won, but like those are words that are being said. I'd like to think Loaf is too young to know what that means.
I'm going to get some scratchers, and then half hour later, we need to talk. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh,
back to FD for, is this the 4th time in this set?
Yeah. I mean, it's a good double stage.
And Toon Link especially, I feel like Toon Link's just kind of on a different level. I know that, on a tier list that's probably not true, but, on this stage, he really excels. And I know Greninja does as well.
I feel like Minnesota should just have its own tier list. Greninja's up there, Scorpion, not Scorpion, that's not
Cloud would be super low on this tier list.
Yeah. Bayonetta will be still pretty high.
Yeah.
Pump might not be last. Only because of lack of representation from other characters.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how or why. We gotta take those for what they are.
Yeah. But this game's starting out not too well.
Ooh, I love the catch on that back air.
And now it's even.
Ooh, not. It was great DI from Stevenshark. I totally expected him to dive that up air.
Ooh, that's a bad position for Toon Link to be in. Oh, I thought he was going to lose the whole stock, but he gets that up air and then gets that reversal. I like that.
That's the price you have to pay, 40-some-odd% to take a stock like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know that you really need to mind it.
Dark Pit sitting at 141%. Not great.
Loaf has been so good about keeping his stocks this whole set.
Yeah.
Even when it wasn't really looking good for him in that first game, even the second one, he was a true tank.
Yeah.
Which I might have doubted earlier in the set.
Yeah, you did doubt it. Oh, but we both said it probably was going to be okay. But even at 140, he's not going to die from that up throw.
Ooh,
will die
sounds
from
like
that
got the armor out on the upper or the electroshock arm there. And just straight off the Angel platform takes 25% is at ledge against the Bayonetta, not where you want to be.
Right, and ooh, just taking that. Doesn't get punished for electroshock. That's good, but Green Team's still coming from behind a bit. Greninja not necessarily going to die anytime soon from 92%.
Shinjoebi, pretty low shield, but probably not really going to mean anything in the end, but gets the armor.
That's all he needs, just that big nair to miss
or
to get hit by that super armor. Yeah.
And that's where that switch to Dark Pit's really paying off, because more than a few times we've seen the armor on that electroshock arm come into play.
Kevin, are you watching?
Kevin? Carbuncle? We miss you.
You seeing this? These forward specials?
A true double strat if there ever was one.
Yeah.
Just the back and forth nature of double is really kind of on display here for a set like this, where no one team's lead is safe.
It's all going to come down to who takes this first stock, I think. I mean, of course it could change, but whoever gets this first stock is going to really be at an advantage going into this
I think
situation. And we're at game 5.
If the blue team takes it first, they will win.
Yeah.
Where, Green needs it to just have a chance.
Yes. I'd actually totally agree with that. That is going to be a huge conversion. That back air going to take that stock. Loaf
gets the grab straight away, but it's not going to do. Gets the bats within. What a burden.
There we go. He just needs one more of those to connect.
Okay,
all right, that's scary. They just need to take out this Greninja.
He gets his partner on that one.
Oh, I thought he was going to go in with the electroshock arm. I
That
thought
was
would've
actually
taken it.
great by Stevenshark to get both of them in that rapid jab.
This
Ooh,
is
that was
close.
good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's going to take it. It's going to put Dark Pit Loaf against these two.
Oh,
and then
no.
he goes off too low and can't recover. No, not like that.
It's a traumatizing experience. I saw that all happening
Yeah.
in slow motion. Dark Pit falling to his death.
Blue team taking it. So they won the first 2 games.
Can't help but feel sorry for him, you know?
They switched to Ganondorf Duck Hunt, lost a game, then lost another game, and then I wouldn't say just clutched it out, but they clutched it out at the end. It wasn't a blowout by any means.
No. We almost got what we wanted.